Wake that ass up. Early in the morning. The Breakfast Club.
Yes, it's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. DJ Envy, Charlamagne the God. DJ Envy is off today, but my special guest co-host is here, Big Sue.
Good morning, good morning.
Turn her mic on, Eddie. Jesus Christ.
I mean, you hit him with the government, too.
Because.
Serious.
That's Radio 101. Turn the mics on. All right? Nothing happens till the mics get turned on. But now it's time for Front Page News with Teslin Figaro, the Hood Whisperer. Good morning, Tez.
Good morning, Charlamagne the God. Good morning, Big Sue, representing Memphis. Let me say some of the best music in the planet comes from Memphis.
That's right.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
Now, Tez, tell us about these wildfires in Maui.
Yeah, a lot of folks have probably been watching this over the last few days, and the official death toll has reached 93 in this week's wildfires, and there are warnings that it could rise further. Now, the blaze that devastated the historic town of Lahaina is now the deadliest U.S. wildfire in over 100 years. Governor Josh Green said that the winds were between 60 and 81 miles per hour, which meant that the fire traveled 1 mile per minute. Take a listen.
And it was moving fast, really fast. It got to our homes within seconds.
With the fast-moving fire closing in on his home, Ochoa heroically grabbed both his kids and his friends' children. Their parents were at work and scrambled everyone out.
Did you hear any alarms? Did you get any kind of warning?
No alarms, no warning, nothing. No sign, nothing that we had to evacuate. Not even police rolling by telling us to evacuate or anything.
Damn. So when were Maui residents warned about the fires, Ted?
Yeah, this is what one of the big issues is about the warning. Now, officials are saying that they're not making any excuses for it, and they are going to do an investigation to see why it did not, the system didn't activate sooner. But we know that the fires began on last Tuesday. There was no warning ahead, but the National Weather Service did issue warnings about strong winds, but they canceled that warning on that Wednesday. Then after that, the flames broke out August 8th, and they did issue some evacuation orders towards some schools, but then by the time they issued it, all over the island, it was too late, and by the afternoon, the flames had already engulfed most of the area. So they're doing an investigation to see what happened with that, and I'm sure folks have been seeing it on social media, where people had to flee and jump in the water, and just some real devastation that happened. As FYI, it's been a total of 2,200 buildings that have been damaged, and a lot of folks still have not found their family members, and they said that fire is still only 85% contained.
Jesus Christ. So what does that mean for the residents of Maui now? Like, what do they got to do? Just deal with the nasty conditions that the wildfires create, like the smoke and the smog and all that stuff like that?
Yeah, obviously so. Now, there has been a lot of help. I've been looking and watching. I believe Oprah, went out and tried to do some help. I know The Rock made some posts about it. There's some GoFundMe accounts also set up. I just want to warn people, they had also put out on the media to be careful on those GoFundMes. Make sure that you're, donating to, the right GoFundMe and the right resources to try to help. So just have to build it back. We think about Hawaii being such a beautiful place, a place where you go and, relax. I've never been. I would love to go to Hawaii. But this is just, really heartbreaking to see such a historic loss. So we'll stay on top of it.
And where is Smokey the Bear? Remember back in the day when you used to have Smokey the Bear and Smokey
Only
the
you?
Bear? Yeah, only you can prevent forest fires.
Yeah.
I feel like we need more Smokey the Bear campaigns nowadays.
We haven't seen a Smokey the Bear in a long time. Yeah.
And that's why it's all these damn wildfires. People done forgot that it's only us that can prevent them, I guess. Yep. I don't know.
That and climate change is real.
You is not lying. You is absolutely not lying. Taz will be back next hour. Thank you, Taz, for that front page news. Now, right now, it's time for Get It Off Your Chest. 1-800-585-1051. Call us right now. Tell us why you're blessed. Tell us why you're mad. Whatever is on your mind, let us know. Not too much on the mad, though. It's Monday. I'm not ready for all that heavy energy yet. Okay, it's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club.
Wake that ass up. Early in the morning. The Breakfast Club.
Yes, it's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God, DJ Envy is off today. We got K97's own Big Sue in here with us this morning.
What up, what up?
Representing that Memphis. Salute to Memphis. But you're not from Memphis, though, right?
Hey, I've been there longer than I've been anywhere else.
So, okay. Yeah. So that's home.
That's home.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's time for Front Page News. Teslin Figaro, the Hood Whisperer, is here. Good morning.
Good morning, Charlamagne the God. Good morning, Big Sue.
Good morning.
Now, Tez, I see that a fifth person has been charged in the Montgomery boat dock brawl.
This was what folks are calling the chairman,
okay.
The new chairman of the South. folks have been wondering, what has happened to the guy that was found wielding the chair, and he was charged and arrested. Again, his name was Reggie Ray, of 42, was being held in city jail. Now, he has been released since then, Charlamagne, but this is the latest update that he was charged with a misdemeanor count of disorderly conduct from the accident. But also, we talked about this last week. We covered the story a couple of times, like most folks have been following. There has been a white female that was also arrested, because I know that was folks wanted to know, well, what about the females? Her name was Mary Todd, 21. She was charged with third-degree assault, and then also charged was Richard Roberts, 48, was facing 2 counts of third-degree assault. Alan Todd, 23, and Zachary Shipman, 25, who face a count each of third-degree assault. Now, all 4 are scheduled to be arraigned on September 1st, and so is Ray. His first court appearance will be September 1st. We'll keep following it to see what's happening now. As a FYI, a misdemeanor in Alabama could carry up to 3 months in prison and or a $500 fine if convicted.
So out of all the black people, Reggie Ray, the only one that got arrested?
From so far, what it looks like, according to the photos that they put online, it was the white folks and Reggie Ray with the chair. So we'll see how it works out. Now, I'm not in law enforcement in any way, shape, or form, but when I watched that video, I did say Reggie Ray going to jail. I did say that, because you're still the South. You ain't gonna just go around hitting no white woman with no chair. You know what I mean? For no reason. And because really, when you watch that video, it's just like when you watch Juice when they robbed the store, and then Tupac shoot the clerk. Yeah. And everybody get mad, like, why'd you have to shoot the clerk? Now, we was good. We was good. We weren't here for that. We wasn't here for that. Why you had to hit the white woman with a chair for no damn reason, Reggie Ray? Well, shout out to those who've been making the memes. This is a very serious incident, but the memes, the videos, the music, songs? Has just been, some very creative stuff going on the internet. I don't know if you guys have been following any of that stuff, but it's been very entertaining.
And I'm actually shocked that he only got charged with disorderly conduct. I would have thought they would have charged him with assault.
Yeah, but are you suggesting should they charge him with assault?
No, I don't think. I'm happy he didn't get charged with assault. I'm just shocked that in Alabama, a black man whacking a white woman with a chair is only a disorderly conduct.
That's true. And then, again, not saying the mayor is black, or the chief of police black, not saying that made a difference, but, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm just going to put it out there like that. But, yeah, we'll see.
Now,
disorderly conduct.
This story is crazy. Hundreds of government employees in San Francisco told to work from home due to the high levels of crime in the area.
Yeah, this is crazy. Hundreds of employees, the Department of it's at the Health and Human Services in San Francisco, were basically told to stay home because the crime was too high. The department recommended that employees work remotely for the foreseeable future. They cited this in a memo on August 4th, but they said the advice is in light of the conditions in the federal. This is a federal building, by the way. They're out there selling dope right in front of the federal building. Wow. I guess that's a new day. It is located in a hot drug spot. And so they're telling folks that it's dangerous and to stay at home. Now, just as a FYI, there's been a major fentanyl crisis in California. Governor Newsom announced in June that they seized enough fentanyl to potentially kill over 2.1 million people. So a lot going on in California. And apparently, these employees are no longer feeling safe to go into work.
So instead of police doing their job, instead of law enforcement doing their job, you just tell the government employees to stay home. It sounds like you told law enforcement to stay home. If that's your only, plan of action.
Yeah, it says a lot about but just think about Charlamagne actually selling drugs in front of the federal building.
Right.
That's a whole new level of boldness, isn't it?
You ain't lying. That's like drug dealing fear factor right there.
Right.
Do they know it's a federal building? Oh, you know what it is though? That federal building might have the best customers.
According to the cocaine found in the White House,
that's right.
Apparently. You can get a lot of customers from the government. So yeah, you're right.
And by the way, ain't that's a hell of a charge, right? Because I know that you can get charged for selling in front of a school zone. It got to be something for selling in front of a government building. You might be a fair charge.
They don't care about the charge. They're more than happy with pushing dope.
Lord,
but who's going to be there to charge you?
That is true. Clearly, ain't nobody there to charge them. Thank you, Tez. We do front page news every morning. Make sure you follow Tesla Figaro on all social media platforms at Tesla Figaro and subscribe to our podcast, The Straight Shot No Chaser podcast on the Black Effect iHeartRadio podcast network. Now, when we come back, remember I told y'all earlier, August 19th, 2003, a classic culture-shifting album by the name of Trap Music came out, and that album is turning 20 years old this week, and the good brother T.I. will be here this morning to talk to us all about it, man. All right? It's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club.
Wake that ass up early in the morning. The Breakfast Club.